Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. And at first down, they go right back to him. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Fighting him off. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, BYU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Watson. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He makes the grab and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Over the middle, it's Richardson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship. Deadlines at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff running right. Breaks free. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
A handoff to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fires it down the right side. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's the running back in the flat. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Breaks into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a good job here by this quarterback being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
On first down, it's play action. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Oh, from defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped and pulled down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
The shotgun running play call. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it here. Bites off it. They can't get him to the ground. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down after that previous play. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. The running back here in a direct snap. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. The Cougars are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the Cougars line up with a 1st and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass caught. Could he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The sure hands. It's Watson. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run here. Lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick this away to start the second half. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Short pass, finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's third down for the offense. That's reeled in. It's Watson. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Back in motion now. Moves out of the pocket. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Important second down play coming up. Toss play to the outside. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, turns around, and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, or where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like Arizona will have the first down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
It's becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. This time, a completion. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Toss play to the running back going left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
That's caught. It's Watson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Watson. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. And that will give them the lead now. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Completion sets up a second down play. A direct snap. Some hard running there through a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Well, Kirk, Arizona has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run And a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Oh, look at the quick cut. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead he takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up second and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Close to the tight end. And is intercepted.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Offense ready to start this drive. Grinding away on the ground. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Money catch! And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. Here's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats. They connect for 6. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Cougars hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he drops back in the gun. And this pass is caught. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Chewing clock with the running game. And it'll be Smoker right at the line for no gain. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The short completion to the tight end. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? He finds some space. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. Playoff game's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.